Well, a couple days ago, we had what I'm assuming was a raccoon went through the holes in this fence and killed all of the turkeys. Um, Now I'm going to try and put the ducks in there, but I'm going to put fence up to keep them from going through the holes in this gate. There's still some turkey feathers there I need to clean up. I just assumed with putting that chicken wire up there that would be enough to keep stuff out, but it wasn't. So no more turkeys for right now. I just got some pieces of some old fence that I'm going to tie up to each side. I got to do just the other side too, and I think that should be enough. Hell, that should help keep stuff out. Nothing tried to get in the top of it. Fix this hole. But now I'm gonna come in here and try and clean up a little bit and get a food and water bowl, different one set up in here. Getting pretty close to time to start looking for pigs. Not sure where we're going to put them. I'm putting ducks in here, but we'll just have to figure that out when that time gets here. Yeah, I'll just need to get them up here now. Fresh straw down. Container to put water in, feed. I think I probably will make some kind of a roost thing back here for them to get up on. Maybe that'll keep them from being close to this fence at night. Nothing will reach through and grab them. Well, managed to get them all rounded up with the kids' help. We chased them out of the front yard and got them in here. A couple different reasons why Well, we got the noise maker in here too. I didn't really want it in here, but there it is. That's one thing that's nice about those Muscovies. They don't make noise like these other things. But they won't stay in a pen. Even though you cut their wings, they still get out. They shouldn't get out of here. And then the past couple days they've been crossing the road and going to the neighbor's house, so can't really have that. And they like to crap on my porch right in front of the front door, so keep them locked up in here. I'll put this this wood thing over here is a shaving horse for doing woodworking stuff using a draw knife on that I made a few years ago, and it's always in the way, and I don't really want it sitting out in the weather, so let the ducks set on it. I think they'll get up on it and roost on it at night. Well, they seem like they're happy. I still got to get them some water. Towards the end of last summer, I put this bucket up, and I bought this watering kit thing off of Amazon for these rabbits, and it just got a... How in the world? Oh, that's a different white duck. I thought that white duck got out of there. But it just got a hose going from pin to pin, and I don't rely on that completely. Just in case one of them happens to be able to chew on that hose, it'll drain the bucket, and then none of them will have water. So we still put water in their bowls. It's just nice to have backup when it's really hot outside. But this one here, she's having trouble figuring it out. I keep trying to help, but she ain't figured out the drinker yet. Don't you knock that over. I keep pushing it and letting water out, and she looks at it, but I haven't put water in her bowl yet because I'm watching to see if she's going to start messing with this. But I'll give her some water in the bowl here in a little bit. Alright, so I've had this compost pile right here for a while. Right there's where everything I just brought out. Over there where the pigs and then where the turkeys were. So I'm going to bring a backhoe back here, and I'm just going to mix all this up. Probably just push all this right over there on top of that. But past couple years I've been dumping whatever's come out of the pig pens over here, and then when we butcher chickens, the blood and all that gets dumped in here and buried. So just going to mix it all together. shovel or something moving around in there. Alright, so I put two bucketfuls of wood chips on this with the backhoe. This is the pile that I just cleaned out that you've seen here before with where the pigs was and the turkeys. So I put 2 scoops on that of wood chips, and then I got some more over here I did. So I put 1 scoop of wood chips on this pile. This pile here is everything that I cleaned out of the chicken pen. I buried what was left of the turkeys in this pile, covered them up, and then turned the pile and then dumped the wood chips on top. And then I also dumped a couple more piles. I dumped a pile of wood chips here that's going to get scattered out and moved into where the ducks are at. They got this is just a muddy mess in here, so this is going to get spread out in there. And then down this way, well, let's go right here. So right outside the chicken pen, they've got a mud hole here, and I dumped a pile of wood chips down there. That's the only place I could get it in, so I'm going to bring all that up here and spread it around so they ain't got this mud hole here. But that's going to do it for this video. I do have parts for this sawmill. I bought another carburetor, so we're going to put that on here shortly, and I'll do a video on that, and we'll see how that goes. But that's where I'm going to end this one.